What's up, everybody? Haven't made a video in a while, so I figured I would go ahead and do that today. What's the update on the Kias? Well, they're gone. I went ahead and took some of the parts that I needed and got rid of them. My neighbors actually bought them and used some parts to fix up another one, and anyway, they're gone. So that freed me up some room and time to go on to another project. If you follow me on my Instagram, which I will link below, if you follow me on there, you'll know what the project is already, but I'll go ahead and show it to you right now. Here we go, a 1993 Mazda Miata. Looks like a super wreck right now because I've been working on it. I pulled this fender off here. It's just a little bit wavy, and I think I'm gonna get a new one to fix that. It's obvious that the engine is out of it, and I'll show you why here in a second. This door's got a little dent in it, so I'll go ahead and get a new one of those. The inside is nothing special, really kind of a wreck right now. I have this plastic over here because the back window is missing. The top's in decent shape, but there's no back window, so I have to figure something out with that. So yep, pulled the engine out. When I got it, the previous owner said that it had a rod knock. It had a little bit more than a rod knock, as I came to find out. It has a gaping hole in the side of the block. You can see here and here, basically everywhere that the motor mount is the only thing that was holding the block together right there. And then on the other side, it's a similar scenario. So, pulled this engine out, was mulling around ideas of what route I wanted to go, as there are tons of options with these Miatas. I have a friend that is putting an LS in an NB Miata right now, and that would be pretty neat, but my funds don't really help accommodate that. So, I've again, after going back and forth, I was going to do Ecotech swap because that's really the most cost-effective new model engines that you can put in here. So I was going to do that, and then I found a super good deal on this truck right here. Got it for a steal. It has a 5-liter 302 cubic inch V8 and a manual transmission. So I'm gonna pull the engine out of this truck, and I'm gonna do away with all the intake manifold for the fuel injection stuff. You can tell here I've already got some of it taken apart, the power steering pump and the AC compressor were over here. Went ahead and pulled those off, and I'm working on pulling the intake out of here. The wiring harness was quite a mess, and it wasn't running when I got it, so I chucked a battery in there and I did a compression test to make sure that the motor in fact wasn't hurt, and it is not, so it'll lend itself well to my use. I'm gonna, again, swap that intake manifold out for a 4-barrel carburetor manifold, and then this distributor, you just swap it out with a HEI style, which has a coil built in it, and it controls all your ignition from the distributor. So it's the simplest install you can do. You literally have one ignition hot that goes to the distributor itself. The distributor also has a tach output, and then you have your starter wires. That's it to run the engine. Pretty crazy. So that's gonna be the route I go. The truck is fairly straight. I don't know what my plans are with it. I got it so cheap that I think I could just sell the body and recoup all my costs, but I also need a truck, so maybe we'll do a I don't know, a Mercedes diesel swap or some. I don't know. I got one project at a time, but this is the one we got going, the 93 Mazda Miata. I think I'm gonna do this is gonna be pretty race car, and probably gonna have a gutted interior with maybe some bed liner or something on the floors. couple of race buckets, and we'll go from there. But thanks for watching and waiting for the updates. I know I'm not as good as I should be about keeping you guys updated on everything going on. Let's go ahead and work on this Ford.